Hey, what's up, folks? Peter Scott here, Scott Realty Consultants and SearchSacramentoHomes.com, and I'm here with your quick 2 to 3 minutes August 2020 real estate update for the Sacramento area. And I hope you guys are staying indoors because you got the pandemic and you got the wildfire smoke. I was a little bummed. I was hoping to go for a bike ride yesterday, but that was just not happening. It is too smoky. So if you've watched my previous videos at all, it's pretty much the same thing. We're still in a seller's market. There's still a real lack of inventory and there's still a ton of buyers. Most homes are still getting multiple offers, oftentimes selling over the asking price. There's a couple of things you can do if you are a buyer. They can actually make your offer more attractive to a seller. That's not necessarily price, I'd like to point out to you. I had 7 offers on a listing of mine recently, and we actually accepted an offer that was lower than 2 other offers for some other reasons that I won't bore you with here. But if you are interested in that, I've got some tips and tricks in helping people get their offers accepted. But I want to show you here a couple of graphs to get into it to show you what we're doing with the market right now. So again, as we've had before, this light green line is for sale homes. As you can see, it's drastically lower. So this is July 2020, 1,181 homes listed in July. You go back to 2019 and look at that, 2,100. So about 1,000 less homes were on the market in July of 2020. That's rough here. But look at these sold homes. Sold is a dark green, so that's going way up there. So more homes sold than listed. That's a bit of a problem. You got pending sales, and that's just what's driving our market. And I'll show you here. Actually, I like to get these little highlights. It's pretty interesting to see. So down 45% less homes on the market compared to last year, and closed homes were down 1.8% compared to last year. So I want to show you here too as well. This is pretty interesting. Our prices are up 15% from last year. Okay, that's pretty wild. And that's just month over month. That means doesn't mean we're appreciating 15% like going crazy. You know, the market goes like this. You might have 15%, you know, this month and 3% next month. You just never know. July is typically a slower month in real estate, which it didn't really hold out. 2020 is its own freaking variable. So who knows what's going on in 2020? It wasn't that slow this year, but that's pretty interesting to see that it was up 4.5 or 6 from last month, and then 15% year over year. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. And then lastly, like I mentioned before, inventory. We're at 0.7 months of inventory. A typical typical market used to be 3 to 6 months of inventory. Then it became more of 2 to 3 months or 1 to 3 months. Now we're even less than 1 month. So if you are thinking about selling your home, if you are thinking about moving, it's really a great time. You're going to get multiple offers on your house. Most likely, you're going to sell your house for a premium. And as I mentioned in my other videos, interest rates are super crazy low, and that's your reward for jumping into this market. You're going to have to play the game. You're probably going to have to make multiple offers, but that's your reward. You're going to get record low interest rates. I mean, if you buy a house right now, you probably have an interest rate under 3%, which is just bananas. Okay, so that's your reward for struggling against this market. And if you're selling, like I said, it's going to be a really nice time. So as I mentioned in my last video, I see a lot of pushing factors. Bay Area buyers moving from the Bay Area to Sacramento because they have to work at home, and then people who are working at home in Sacramento and now their kids are at home all day distance learning too. I'm in the same boat. We started looking for a house myself, here and there, but because we're all home all the time, we need more space. We need more certain area for the kids' school, or a certain area for an extra office room or something like that. So I see a lot of push factors. So if you are thinking that might be a factor for you, maybe you're in that house that you bought 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago, and it's let's say it's 1,800 square feet, and you could use that 4th or 5th bedroom. This is a great time to do that. We can certainly find a great home for you as well. So let me know if you have any questions about any of this stuff. I'm happy to help. I hope this gives you a good picture of where we're at. Like I said, seller's market, multiple offers, but I've got some tips and tricks to get your offers accepted. Let me know if you got any questions. I'd be happy to help out. Take care.